Many income systems fail, not because the idea is wrong, but because they are scaled too early. People mistake early movement for readiness and confuse momentum with stability. Growth feels exciting and pressure increases to move faster. This video explains how to recognize when a system is structurally prepared for scale. Early success alone is not evidence that a system can handle growth. Scaling is not simply doing more of what already seems to work. It changes how stress, errors, and decisions move through a system. Weak points hidden at small volume become obvious under growth. Readiness determines whether scale amplifies stability or exposes fragility. Volume always reveals what structure was previously hiding. Most people decide to scale based on emotion rather than structure. Revenue increases create optimism and urgency that feel like confirmation. Positive feedback arrives before systems are actually stable. Without readiness checks, scaling converts momentum into pressure. Emotion accelerates decisions that structure has not yet justified. The first signal of readiness is repeatability across time and conditions. A system must produce similar results without constant adjustment. One strong outcome does not establish readiness. Consistency matters more than peak performance when volume increases. Repeated stability matters more than occasional impressive outcomes. Repeatability means results occur without heroic effort. If success depends on exceptional energy, readiness is absent. Scaling effort-based systems magnifies exhaustion. Stable systems behave predictably before volume is increased. Predictability must exist before additional demand is introduced. The second readiness signal is clarity of inputs and drivers. You must know what actions reliably produce output. Unclear inputs create unpredictable results under scale. If cause and effect are uncertain, scaling increases confusion. Clarity prevents growth from amplifying randomness and noise. Clarity also includes knowing where effort still exists inside the system. Hidden effort becomes visible when pressure increases. Scaling exposes dependencies that small volume concealed. Readiness requires effort to be deliberate and limited. Invisible effort becomes dangerous once volume begins rising. The third readiness signal is tolerance for error. Every system produces mistakes. A scalable system absorbs errors without collapsing. If small failures create panic, scaling will magnify damage. Calm response to errors indicates structural strength. Error tolerance depends on buffers and margin. Tight systems break under load. Resilient systems bend and recover. Readiness means mistakes do not require constant intervention. Margin protects systems when conditions change unexpectedly. The fourth readiness signal is decision load. Weak systems require more decisions as volume grows. Strong systems reduce decisions through design. If choices multiply with growth, readiness is missing. Scaling should remove decisions rather than create them. Many people feel overwhelmed after scaling for this reason. Decisions were not removed before volume increased. Growth added complexity instead of leverage. Readiness requires decisions to decline over time. Decision reduction signals structural maturity and stability. The fifth readiness signal is substitution tolerance. A scalable system does not depend on irreplaceable individuals. Roles must be clear and transferable. If absence breaks flow, scaling introduces fragility. Replaceability protects systems from individual dependency. Substitution is not about removing people. It is about designing roles that can be learned. Knowledge must live in processes, not memory. Readiness requires continuity beyond any single contributor. Processes preserve capability as teams and volume grow. The sixth readiness signal is recovery speed after disruption. No system avoids interruption entirely. Strong systems recover quickly and calmly. Slow recovery indicates hidden complexity. Fast recovery reflects well-designed structural resilience. Recovery speed matters more than avoiding failure. Disruptions are inevitable during growth. Readiness means disruption does not threaten survival. Systems that recover slowly should not be scaled. Survival under stress matters more than perfection. The seventh readiness signal is visibility into system health. You must see performance clearly and early. Lagging indicators delay response. Readiness requires awareness before damage accumulates. Visibility prevents emotional decision-making during growth. Clear signals replace guesswork. Scaling becomes deliberate rather than hopeful. Readiness turns expansion into execution. Confidence grows when signals replace intuition. Many people confuse profitability with readiness. Profit can exist inside fragile structures. Scaling fragile profit increases volatility. Readiness requires stability beyond temporary margins. Short-term profit does not guarantee durability. This is why patience matters before scaling. Waiting allows weak points to surface naturally. Early stress reveals where structure must improve. Readiness grows through observation. Time exposes flaws before volume magnifies them. Scaling too early converts learning into pressure. Problems must be solved while volume increases. Risk and emotional strain grow together. Readiness separates learning from expansion. Separation prevents growth from overwhelming improvement. When readiness exists, scaling feels calm. Systems absorb volume without drama. Attention shifts toward optimization. Growth becomes predictable. Calm expansion signals strong underlying design. This calmness reflects disciplined preparation. Structure does the work instead of people. Energy is preserved rather than consumed. Readiness turns scale into multiplication. Design replaces effort as the growth engine. If readiness is absent, delaying scale is often wise. Delay preserves optionality. Scaling later is easier than recovery. Patience becomes a strategic advantage. Waiting prevents irreversible damage from haste. This perspective changes how success is measured. Readiness becomes the milestone rather than revenue. Confidence increases without validation. Structure replaces urgency. Internal signals matter more than external applause. Once readiness signals are clear, decisions simplify. Emotion no longer drives timing. Growth becomes intentional. Systems evolve before volume demands it. Timing becomes strategic rather than reactive. This approach protects long-term ambition. Early restraint enables later expansion. Energy is preserved. Readiness allows growth without instability. Stability supports ambition over extended horizons. The next question follows naturally. If scale requires readiness, how do you design systems for it? Design introduces leverage before growth begins. That shift defines the next layer. Intentional design precedes sustainable expansion.